Wrath, as you pass by Rudy chatting with Rickard, River quickly snatches you and pulls you into the tent that the Amethyst Academy has been using as their kind of point of comfort. Well,
River, I was told you were looking.
Yes. What happened in there?
Oh, the usual. People bowing to kings, plotting. There was some discussion of attack, and we're going to get a foothold back in the city. Were you not privy to this information?
Well, I am now.
I will pass along anything I can. I know we've had our differences growing up, but I feel like we've grown closer as I have proven time and time again that I am very capable of the academy.
Yeah, I think so. You've done okay.
Given me some great work, and thank you. Bruce likes to stay fed, and we have found some incredible artifacts. The things I've seen, River, it is mind-bending. I am truly through the keyhole.
Good. What do you mean by that?
I want it to be ominous and sleeping, so that is all I will say.
Okay. Well, we need you to keep it together, because as far as I can tell, Wilhelm trusts you.
Yes.
Okay. He's going to be king.
Yes.
What do you think of that?
Once I am appointed High Mage of Drakenheim, I will make sure to find a place for you in the order of things.
All right. Okay. I don't know about that. Listen. It really sounds like things with the Academy are not going to work out very well.
Tell me more.
Well, that...
You said...
Well, I'm just worried. I'm really worried that well, what's going to happen next? Between the Illyrians and all of this with Wilhelm von Kessel and all these alliances, it really looks like they're not going to want to work with the Academy.
The Academy's place in this will be different than its current hold in the city, but I believe it will be viable and it will grow. And we can be part of that.
Do you think... I just don't know what this new king is going to want. Because if he thinks that there's any way that we can actually contain what's happened here beyond, well, what Eldrick and Sebastian have come up with, there's really no other
Yes,
option.
Operation Super Shield. I've really come around to it. There's ideas that we can. I have I have plans. I have ideas. I think it can be much more.
Okay. Do you think?
Are you worried about your place in this river?
No, I'm worried about our place. I'm worried about our family. I'm worried about Mom and Dad.
They're of the old ways. They sit in their rooms and conjure things while we get our hands dirty. River, it is us that move the pieces. They think they're in control, but we make things happen.
All right. Okay.
How does Eldrick feel about this?
That
You're so
meeting.
close with him.
That meeting that happened a while ago, where they talked to the directorate, really shook things up.
Got out of hand.
Yeah. And I haven't talked to Mom and Dad since then, have you?
No, we don't talk much. Although maybe it could be time to give them a choice.
What are we going to tell them?
Things are moving in a very specific way. Bruce has plans. I have plans.
Cat?
River.
All
This is
right.
more than just a cat. He has shown me things. There is undeniable evidence. And I cannot tell you the gravity of the situation, but there are things that are happening in that city that maybe once we contain them, we can control them and we can unleash them.
Well, if you know something, then maybe we should talk to Mom and Dad about it. Because if things go the wrong way, they're still our parents.
If you think we should talk about it, then I think you're right, but they need to come around to us.
Okay. All right. We'll see what we can do. Don't die tomorrow, okay?
I usually don't.
And finally, Wilhelm. As you return to your tent, Elias Drexel is already there, speaking with at least two other gruff voices. And you hear a back and forth between two people in the tent saying, it says, no, there should be enough. I think there should be enough for it. It all depends on the measurements, of course. And as you enter into your tent, Elias Drexel is there with a tall man with a big, fiery red beard, wearing a blacksmith. With him as well is Eldrick Room. And so the two men are and beside them are several, laid out on a table, are several plates of metal and several ingots of a strange looking metal and other pieces of measuring tape, leather straps, and other accoutrements.
Welcome to my tent, gentlemen.
Yes, Elias Drexel speaks up. My liege, this is Tobias Crow. He is the blacksmith of Emerald Village.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
I've called him here because he's a fantastic craftsman, and he's one of the few people that has worked with meteoric iron left behind in Drakenheim. We've collected a few things, and I thought it would be appropriate to commission him to make you something.
All right. This is being made from the metal of the meteor itself.
Yes, says the Tobias Crow here is a fantastic craftsman, and he will build a suit of armor upon which I will lay my finest abjurations.
What the hell am I
Well,
listening to this?
Incredible. Is it safe to wear metal from the meteor? Is this like delirium problematic?
No, we will be affixing several delirium crystals into the overall suit of armor as part of the lattice work, but that will render the shards stable, and the channel of the meteoric iron will be incredibly effective.
Rule number 43, accept all gifts graciously, and this is a very gracious gift indeed. Thank you, Eldrick and Mr. Crow, Tobias, was it?
Yes, your Majesty, begging your pardon. I never really spoke to no royals before. I apologize.
There's no need to be anything but yourself here, Mr. Crow. You're welcome, and thank you for lending us your incredible services. I'm just happy to have a talented blacksmith working with us.
Now, the meteoric iron is very, very subtle. The Tobias Crow begins. Depending on how you heat the metal, you can get something that is either very, very light or very, very heavy. What would you prefer?
I'm not much for big plated armor, if you couldn't tell. When it comes to combat, I was trained as a fencer. So I much prefer being able to be quick on my feet, and maneuverable is optimal for me. If you can find a way to make a suit of armor not hinder my abilities to move around the battlefield, that would be ideal.
Well then, I'm thinking I could do for you a breastplate with greaves and gloves and some very lightweight chain, all kept together by the finest leathers we can get. What do you think?
That sounds good. Make sure that it has moving room in the right places. I'm sure you know what you're doing.
Well,
the armor that I'm wearing now is a great example, but obviously if you can make it better, or a better version of it, or something that builds on this same concept.
What armor are you wearing now?
I'm wearing... What am I wearing? I am wearing studded leather, I believe. Obviously, so I think I'm okay with any medium armor.
Begging your pardon, but I wouldn't call what you're wearing armor. It's more like some sort of wish fulfillment or fantasy that would ever actually protect you. It's remarkable you're alive if you've been wearing that in the battle.
I won't lie, a Hydra did almost eat me, and the armor did nothing.
I'm not surprised. I mean, I've seen Illyrian steel that's better than what you're wearing.
Okay, then I leave it in your capable hands, blacksmith.
Alright. You ever worn heavy armor before?
No. Again, fencer by nature. I was trained in the art of duels, and I'm much better at being maneuverable. It's how I succeed in combat. I'm faster than my foes. I'm more agile. I can pinpoint weak spots. If I have armor weighing me down and hindering that, it could be difficult. But again, I'm open to it as long as I can move.
We might be able to... I might have an enchantment or two I could weave upon it. construction, but definitely if the base material is as light as possible, that would help. Tobias nods. All right then, you want a helmet? We'll make you a magic helmet. What's your favorite color?
Oh,
It's green. It's great, right?
yes, yes.
All right.
I've never worn a helmet. Will my hair be okay? It doesn't matter.
Elias Drexel says, well, speaking of the helmet, I did wonder, Eldrick, if you had any other ideas about the head.
If I may, I will be wearing this cloak. It's very important that I keep this cloak, and I need to be able to put the hood up. If you can see here, when I put the hood up, I'm sneakier. You can't see me as well. It's very important to the overall aesthetic that I maintain the hood.
Well, begging your pardon, Eldrick speaks up. We did have something else in mind. If it's not too much to ask, Your Highness, would you remove your eye patch? I just wanted to take a measurement as well. He pulls out this strange-looking pair of tongs. You may want to sit down.
Wilhelm sits down, removes the eye patch, revealing the hole and the scar.
Yes. That's fine. That's fine. Would you prefer something that matches or something unique?
Let's say unique.
Very well.
I'm not trying to hide what happened to me. It's part of who I am.
All right. Tobias, you get the rest of his measurements. That should be everything that I need to work forward. Eldrick Runeweaver leaves, and Tobias Crow proceeds to measure your chest size and your glove size and your boots and everything. All right, should be good. You're a wiry fellow, Your Majesty.
Thank you. Daily exercise, minimal food, fear of death around every corner keeps you quite fit and thin.
Thank you. Elias Drexel dismisses Tobias Crow. I hope you'll forgive me this indulgence, but I figured that we would need something practical for you to wear as well if you are going to be taking to the field.
I am nervous, and I have a very key aesthetic that I have maintained for years. I guess the goal was always to blend in with the common folk. I suppose that's not necessary anymore, so maybe it's time I start looking the part, so to speak.
Yes. It'll be a few weeks before it's all done, but I think it'll suit you very well.
Very well. Thank you, Elias.
And with that, you all take your leave for this evening. Get your rest. It'll be a big day in the morning. That's where we're going to take a break. And we are back from our short rest. We have restocked on our potions and consumables, and we're ready to play some D&D. The evening in Camp Dawn passes peacefully as the soldiers that you have handpicked to sally out with you in tomorrow's mission and Elias Drexel readies the reinforcements who will come in the second wave to hold the locations once they are taken. In the morning, the group of soldiers line up in the field outside of Camp Dawn. There is the group of the Steel Fangs, about 30 of them, and Rickard, and about 200 hooded lanterns that have been separated.
The episode I'm actually on is not on the Apple podcast app. That's weird.
And also, who's with the mind games? Look at this blobbly chair. It's got like a weird leg and stuff on it. So don't come at me with your playing stuff on it. You know, number one, this sword is wicked, and it definitely earned that vote. And number two, that monster is up for grabs by anyone before the Kingsman. But I challenge you, if you are a true Caspian, we're going to slay something bigger than the head I got on the platter over there.
Pluto Jackson, today I'm going to slay the biggest monster in this room. Your ego.
It's good. It's good. I wish I could have used that later. Yeah, well, you're not looking as swole as you normally do. Your glutes look soft.
Oh, we're cascading, aren't we?
If you want to throw down an arm wrestle me after this, but we can spare you the embarrassment.
Look, High King, we're here to settle a dispute between Caspians and Illyrians. And if you're true Caspian, you'll give me my fair shot. But I know deep down, you won't just let an Illyrian win.
I'm the truest Caspian of us all. And that's a lesson that you're going to learn today, Pluto Jackson.
Somebody bring me a better chair.
Venus Joplin stands. Enough of these speeches. I've heard enough. This is a Caspian duel, and this is one of our most honored traditions, the Gasconade. I'm here to see braggarts. I'm here to see boasting. I'm here
I'm
to
gonna
see
throw away some trash and shit now from the company car, so see you guys later. And get some coffee, of
So
course.
why are we delaying with all this posh talk? Bring on the main event. Let's see what you really got.
Oh boy.
All right then. Who's first? I understand that we've got some very impressive and very large things. I hope they'll fit in the doors of this. There's a joke here about shattering a glass ceiling, but I'm not going to do it. But Venus Joplin says, I want to see what you've done. Show me